Alright, here I am at the cemetery again. About to run the mission from one cemetery to the other.
0 feet altitude, 0 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 100% battery.
Here he goes. Up, up, and away. Just want to pause for a quick second to make sure I get a good focus. And he's off, little bastard. This is from the cemetery, which the one cemetery goes down I-90 a little to the other cemetery.
223 feet altitude.
It's about 5 miles.
515 feet distance. 26 miles per hour. 98% battery.
I gotta remember to adjust that camera because it's just a little, the camera's just slightly pointing to the left a little bit. That's why the horizon isn't even. The hole in the woods, I like to call it. Been having some weird GPS issues with this thing, so I refreshed all the firmware and on the controller as well. Hopefully that takes care of it. I thought it was originally that Apple AirTag I put on there, but
184 feet altitude.
I took it off the other day and it still did the same shits.
94% battery.
Very tropical like humidity right now. Thankfully it's not really hot. Now it's supposed to go up to 300 feet, so I'll get a better picture. A little bit of suburbia out here.
.308 feet altitude, 4,799 feet distance, 24 miles per hour, 89% battery.
I've been thinking about going back to work at Amazon again because there's this one ass clown that worked there. I call him Mushmouth Mike, and especially back when we had to wear masks. He was the, what do they call them guys, production assistant? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me what that title means, but he was kind of in charge of the floor during my shift of the receiving dock. And he'd tell you to do something, but the problem was that he talked like Mushmouth, and you couldn't understand a fucking thing he said. And you'd go, and you have to go, what? And you move closer to him, and you sometimes half the time you had to pretend you heard what he said, and you had no idea, me. And he walked away, I would ask somebody else, what do you think he was talking about?
5,930 feet distance.
So a lot of times,
15 miles per hour, 85% battery.
I'm sure what was happening was he's telling people what to do, but they couldn't understand him. So shit that he wanted you to do, I think that was the case with me, it wouldn't get done. But it wasn't my fault I couldn't understand the fucking guy. You know, he's got a speech impediment. He should be doing a job where he doesn't talk. Anyway, she's gone. And my friend is took over his position. The only reason that I left was because I had nasty ass ulcers on my toes. They started off as blisters because of the boots they made me wear. We have to wear steel toe boots. And they kept on getting worse and worse and worse, and my toes were like a bloody mess.
257 feet altitude, 4,965 feet distance, 26 miles per hour, 80% battery.
They took over 3 months to heal. So it was pretty bad. I could barely walk. And then, for some reason, I don't know why, they took me off my, I used to drive the center loader, basically. It's a great big kind of it's a forklift from behind, and you can carry 2 huge pallets behind you. Then you bring them around to the warehouse, you park them, and the other guys put the stuff on the shelves. They took me off that, which I love doing. Stick me on the receiving line with all the new people and old ladies, which sucked. It was just constant stuff. Boxes would come off the trucks on consignment from whatever companies. Stuff that was on pallets and was all the same one product, that went to where I was working.
4,041 feet distance, 24 miles per hour, 75% battery.
So they moved me over to this stupid area where every box had to be taken off the truck, put on a belt, opened, which usually would contain about 30 of the same item generally, like a master case. I just farted. And stuck me there all fucking night. And I wasn't happy. I went home for lunch one night, because I only live about 2 minutes away, and never went back.
Warning, disconnected.
I lost my signal briefly. It's at the furthest point out of the mission. Damn, it's freaking hot.
309 feet altitude, 5,565 feet distance, 27 miles per hour, 70% battery.
I think I flew over. Oh, there it is. That's the old other cemetery. Cemetery. I like saying cemetery. It makes me feel like I'm smart. So anyways, my boy is in charge of that department now, and he said that he was going to put me on transport again, keep me there, which is like, alright, I can do that. The reason I like the idea of going back there is because it's so close. You know, at Spectrum I made more money, but I hated what I was doing, talking on the phone, you know, trying to talk people in. You know, you get somebody to call in with a problem and you're expected to sell them something no matter what. Upgrade service, something. It wasn't about
206 feet altitude, 3,400.
Instead of calling technical support, like people just press the first button and you're going to be the first one who gets the call. So no matter what it was you had to deal with, they kept track of everything you did. They record your screen, listen to your phone calls, have metrics where you have to say certain keywords. Within 7 minutes, you had to say 7 different keywords. You have to mention the packages. You have to say mobile phone. You couldn't say Verizon. Well, all kinds of stupid shit. But I was making like about 45, and Amazon isn't that much, but it's a working living, you know, and it's close. So I'm gonna probably go back there. Plus, they're building another warehouse right across the street from the other one.
214 feet altitude, 1,523 feet distance, 27 miles per hour, 62% battery.
Here's the apple orchard. These millions of these little fucking flying bugs over at my house. There's a couple out here. It's like, what the hell are they? I mean, no, they look like flying ants. They're small. But there is hundreds of them on my car. And there's still a bunch of them tagging along for the ride. Little assholes. Apple season's going to be right around the corner. Looking good. Nice flight. Gotta put some tranny fluid in my engine.
185 feet altitude, 2,593 feet distance.
Car's been sputtering.
26 miles per hour, 58% battery.
I got a little hose leak somewhere because I know it's a hose because it's leaking from the little driver's side, not in the middle where your transmission is. I got to figure out where it is. I got to take the engine to the car wash and pressure wash the engine off to get it so I can see what's going on. Good battery, 56%. It's because I got the new battery in here. That's the back end of the apple orchard. I'm dead ahead. You can see that red barn. That's where I am. A little further from that. So it leaks fluid kind of slowly. So I have to keep topping it off.
141 feet altitude, 2,373 feet distance, 27 miles per hour, 53% battery.
Yeah, definitely got to adjust that camera. Shit's is tilted way too much. You can hear a lot of kids yelling in the background up there. We're going to get a hurricane tomorrow. Hurricane Henry. Henry. We haven't had a hurricane like hit us in a long time.
210 feet altitude, 651 feet distance, 26 miles per hour, 48% battery.
Very good battery. So I don't know how I got. We'll get a lot of rain. We're going to be right on the outside edge of it. Right here, look there, he's Johnny on the spot. Wait to the mission to stop and I'll bring them down.
Mission ended.
God, I still have a ton of battery. That was a long flight too. That's 5 miles. Big difference when there's no wind. I'm gonna fly around check out some stones.
0 feet altitude, 52 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 43% battery.
Gotta be careful because there's a lot of trees. You're wrong there. Get a little better focus where I am. Alright.
0 feet altitude, 125 feet distance, 6 miles per hour, 38% battery.
Damn, I got a lot of battery left. Gotta be careful over here. 1 Yeah, get up over these trees. Don't trust them. It's too easy to fly into them.
27 feet altitude, 211 feet distance, 10 miles per hour, 33% battery.
No hood rats. No nothing. Let me go across the street, see what's up. These are actually, this is a soy field. A whole lot of nothing, huh? Ain't it?
34 feet altitude, 1,273 feet distance, 30 miles per hour, 29% battery.
This thing isn't flying particularly straight either. Not much to look at here, huh? Huh?
Warning, aircraft battery at 25%.
Nobody around as far as wildlife's.
$180 feet altitude, 1,672 feet distance, 1 miles per hour, 23% battery.
Kicked it into sport mode.
Warning, aircraft battery at 23%.
Time to come home.
Warning, aircraft battery at 20%. $106 feet altitude, 89 feet distance, 13 miles per hour, 18% battery.
That's where I want them to come down.
Warning, aircraft battery at 16%.
See, the trees look a hell of a lot closer than they really are. So Glory, see, she's not moving.
Warning, aircraft battery at 14%.
Shut up. Alrighty, nice flight, very nice flight. I'm gonna put a little tranny fluid in this bitch, the car, and I'm done. D-Dub is out.